Okay, testing to make sure that we are good before I get started. Why does it not show that I'm live right now? Testing to make sure that we are good before I get. There we go. Very good. Okay, hello all, welcome. Rappelz now has its holiday events going on. I just got back from my vacation. I'm still a little bit sick, but getting over it. And I'm here to play Rappelz and here to go over the holiday event with y'all. So first things first, I'm going to go over the holiday event. I'm going to go over the free code provided by BSing and all that, and then we will get into actual gameplay. So let me go ahead and swap this over. It should show my Discord now. Okay. So we have a couple of events going on. Right now we have the Okay, well, the main event's the Christmas event, and then there's also a New Year's event. So let's start with the Christmas event. It's on the screen if y'all want to read it, but essentially there is going to be, when you log in for the first time on your account since the event started on the 19th, so 5 days ago, you will see yellow text appear on your screen that comes up and says you have been assigned to either the Loyalists or the Rebels, and you're automatically assigned to one of those two teams. You do not get to choose which one you are, and there is no changing teams. And that goes for every character on your account. It is account-based, not character-based. And basically, if you are a Loyalist, then you have an event NPC in the town of Laksy that you talk to. If you are a Rebel, you talk to an event NPC in Katan, and they will give you a free random buff that you can pay rupees to change out for another buff if you don't like it. But they also allow you to go to a new holiday dungeon where you can go farm for free for 30 minutes, and you can get all kinds of good drops. We're going to go over those drops here in just a moment. But one of those drops is called basically toys, and you can get one per monster that you kill, and you turn those toys into this event NPC, and at the end of the event, whichever team, the Loyalists or the Rebels, turned in the most toys, wins the event overall, and the team that wins the event, every person gets to choose whether they want a 30-day Hidden Village Pass or whether they want a free permanent holiday-themed Deco Cloak. Now, only the winning team gets this, so if you are part of the losing team, try again next year. Now, there are 4 different dungeons, and they're basically the same dungeon over and over, just in harder difficulty. The higher the level you go, and the harder you go, the harder level you go, the more drops you can get, basically. So all monsters have the ability to drop a random Christmas deco. These will be timed for like 2 months or something like that. They're not permanent. They're not tradable. Yeah. If the monsters you kill are level 160 or under, then you can get 7-day stamina savers. You can get a 7-day hidden village pass, which is bound to your character. You can get a timed lucky potion for 3 days, which increases your luck, which increases your crit and drop rate when you use it for 1 hour. You can get a 7-day timed Godmother Fairy Bottle, which if you die and you have this in your inventory, it allows you to respawn right where you are with full health, full mana. You get back all experience lost on death, and the good thing about this is you don't lose your buffs. So if you paid, one of the buffers like 1,billion rupees for their buffs, this will allow you to keep your buffs, because normally you would lose all your buffs upon death. Now, if you kill monsters level 161 over, you can get stamina savers that are account bound, animal crackers that are character bound, And by the way, just so you know, my channel is mostly geared towards newer players. Stamina savers allow you to basically kill monsters and get the stamina bonus for an hour without using any of your stamina from your stamina bar. Um, Animal crackers give your pets increased experience. Creature Resurrection Spellbook allows you to resurrect your dead pets with full EXP. Power of Change Armor allows you to be able to add Awakening-like stats and skills to your Distorted Space Gear Armor. That's like another video, another thing that I'll go over. Diva's Blessings are temporary buffs that'll give you like increase the strength or intelligence or things like that. Gladiator Potions are just potions that'll help also again increase your stats. Random distorted space gear, which again we'll go over the distorted space gear in another video. At level 161 to 175, you can get random circus weapons and accessories. 176, you can get Island of the Forgotten Gods weapons and accessories. 180 and over, necklace, earring, Devildom shield, magic shield. 202 and over, pet cards. And then you have all this different stuff for killing like bosses. So as it says right here, once the event's in progress, your account is randomly assigned to one of the two elf factions that are at war with each other, the rebels or the loyalists. Yeah. And now here's an interesting. On the 21st and 28th of December, the team currently in the lead can obtain purge gears from the NPC. I was not here on the 21st, so I have not done that. So we'll see on the 28th how that works. Now, there's also a New Year's event, which I don't really care for, but we'll still go through it real quick. Basically, every day you log in, you get a New Year's ticket, and you trade in these tickets to an NPC for these different goods. So if you trade in 2 tickets, you can get a creature farm cracker, or if you want to save up to like 10 tickets, you can get like an impact amplifier or mirror amplifier. You just save up how many tickets you want, and you buy the thing you want from the NPC. Nothing really too terribly special about that. It is what it is. And then it just goes into their sales announcements. By the way, when I put this on YouTube, I will break this into time sections so that y'all watching can just skip to this part. But right here, for everyone on the Rappelz team, they wish you a Merry Christmas and hope 2025 provides you with epic loot drops and victories. So they are giving you this code right here, ho 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 exclamation mark. And I haven't redeemed it yet, so I'm going to redeem it on stream to show y'all how to do it. But really, you just go in game, you open your cash shop, you go to where it says like redeem, and then you just type in the code, and this will be added to your account. It can only be redeemed once per account, but it's the same code for everyone, so it's not like, oh hey, if one person uses it, no one else can. Everyone gets this code. You get 5 Growth Potion Supremes, 5 Lucid Growth Potions, 5 one-day Hidden Village passes, 5 God Mother Fairy bottles, and a 30-day timed Evil Snowman loot pet. So we're going to redeem those, and I'm going to show you those. Actually, because I completely forgot. And how do other people do that? They get their stuff to show. Is that like a paid feature on Discord? let's see. No, that's really just it. Anyways, with all of that fun stuff having been said, it's time that we get on and actually show y'all some gameplay of this stuff, right? So let me just go ahead and swap over to game. Let me get that up, and then I will swap back over to my gameplay. Not much longer. I love that music. I really do. Okay, now I can go back to OBS. Ta-da! Here we are in game in lovely Rappelz. Okay. So, fix these to use their passive abilities. Go ahead and activate their abilities, because I will completely forget to do this later and then wonder why they're not using their abilities when attacking monsters. That has happened before. Okay. So before I forget, we're going to go to item shop. And I think by default this thing is actually bound. I don't know if they ever changed it or not, but I was like used to be in like dungeon parties and stuff, and I'd always accidentally hit the stupid key for item shop, and then I'd have aggros killing me while I had the stupid item shop trying to load. So I just unbounded that key like forever ago. I highly recommend y'all unbind that key if it's binded for y'all. Okay. Coupon. So we go to coupon. And that's it. H-O, 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 exclamation mark. All the H's are capitalized. All the O's are lowercase. And I guess OBS is having a problem capturing the item shop window, which is kind of interesting. I guess technically because the window is like an Internet Explorer window and not a Rappelz window. But when you open the item shop, it'll open up in your default web browser, and you literally just click on the bottom left where it says coupon, and you literally just type in capital H lowercase o 3 times, exclamation point, no spaces. You click confirm, and it says coupon has been registered. Please check your character's inventory. So I can go ahead and escape out of all of that stuff, and once that refreshes, open up your item box from your inventory, scroll all the way down, and ta-da, I have now gotten the free stuff. So the Lucid Growth Potion allows you to get 200% EXP and JP while hunting monsters, and it stacks with stamina savers. So basically you could use a stamina saver and a growth potion, and a lucid growth potion, and you could get like 600% EXP and JP without losing stamina. You can stack all the cash shop items together if you really want to. Growth potion supreme, same thing. Here's the evil snowman, the timed one. Now notice, as long as you keep it in your item box, the timer won't go down on it. Like for instance, I have stuff in here that I got like years ago. This tent for a long rest has been in my item box for like well over a good decade. A lot of this stuff has been in my inventory for like over a decade. I just keep it here because it doesn't go down, so it's kind of just like a cool thing, I guess, to have something and be like, oh hey, this doesn't even exist in the game anymore. You know, they were all removed from players' inventories, but I still technically have mine because I never, you know, redeemed it. But yeah. And the 5 one-day passes. Those one-day passes are pretty useful. But I already have an evil snowman pet, which you can actually see I already have one summoned right here. That is the pet. I know, they make the loot pets go like literally right behind you into your character graphics, so you can't really zoom into them terribly well. But that's the evil snowman. There are permanent editions that you can buy from people if you like it. Okay. Now I am on Team Rebel, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to Katan. Turn my fan on. Okay. Now in Katan, there's 3 ways you can go. This northeast path at the very end is where you'll find the event NPC. Now earlier I already got this event buff, so I can't get another one unless I pay for another one, but I'm happy enough with the one I got. So let's check the current standings. And right now Team Rebel is winning with 649,656 toy parts turned in versus 550,494 for the Loyalists. The Rebels have been constantly ahead since this has been started, which is good for me, I guess, because I want that permanent deco cloak. All you do is you click teleport to the Christmas Valley, and you get to choose which one you want. So there's only one version of the red dungeon, which is the easiest dungeon. You have 2 versions of the black dungeon, literally the same thing, it's just instance 1, instance 2, same thing with the obsidian. So we're going to go ahead and go to the red Christmas Valley, and we're timed for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes we get ejected, but there is no limit to how many times we can do this per day, so we can just keep going over and over and over and over if we want. We just got 2 random Christmas decorative items and 7 toy parts. Well, that's weird. Oh. Yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking right now. You know what? I have enough of these stupid lucky potions. I'm gonna start using them. See, I have a very bad classic gamer habit, which is to just stack up on stuff, even like time stuff, and like never use them and then just let them expire. So I'm not used to actually using my lucky potions and stamina savers and stuff like that, but they're gonna go away anyway. But yeah, if you kill those lower level monsters that are like level 160 at like the entrance, you can get hidden village passes that are character bound for 6 days. So if you don't have hidden village and you don't want to waste those 1 day passes that you just got, then you can just go farm some lower level monsters and get some 6 day passes. Again, just like all the newbie rewards, they don't stack, which kind of sucks. But there he goes. this is where I'm trying to go. So you'll have 6 like 6-day passes that all expire at the same time instead of adding them together and having like 36 days. But there's pretty much just like one. I mean, there's a couple of okay farming spots here, but there's like one really good farming spot, and it's pretty active, so I don't know. This is a good spot right here, but the best spot is this room. Excuse me. Okay, good. There's not currently anyone here. These snowmen are higher level, so they give more drops. You're not going to find any hidden village passes from them, so if that's what you're looking for, then avoid this area. But it's a large concentration of monsters. They all respawn relatively fast, and you're not going to lose aggro on these over here by running all the way to the opposite side. The room is just small enough that you won't lose aggro, so you can put them all together and just AoE kill all of them at once. Or you can just let your pets go crazy and just kill them one by one, like I do. Steam Bomb is honestly the best AoE for killing them all at once on my Ethereal Pixie. The other ones usually leave like 1 or 2 alive, so I only really do the kill all at once when the Steam Bomb is off cooldown. But that's assuming that my Pixie doesn't just auto-cast it by itself when it's killing like 1 enemy. Because it does that sometimes. It'll have like 1 enemy and it'll use its Steam Bomb, and I'm like, that's just overkill. Like, massively overkill. And I'm all for it, but you know. Got all these snowmen nice and pissed off at me, and here I come to ruin their day. Look at that. They stood no chance whatsoever. Well, that one ran into the... That one like was just right outside of the Steam Bomb, but then moved into it to try and get me and killed himself, so played. But yeah, honestly the main reason I'm doing this dungeon is to farm the toy parts, because I want to help out my team win, and I want to get that permanent deco cloak so I can have a second deco cloak. It's not just the Welcome to Mora deco cloak. I think the Christmas cloak would go way better with my whole thematic here anyway, with the Rudolph set. Want to constantly look like here. Be careful for our durability, because as our pets deal damage, it wastes the durability on their weapons, and we do not want their stuff to break, because I actually have some pretty decent equipment on them. Now thankfully I don't have to unequip in order to repair, but because this is a popular spot, as more people come into this dungeon, a lot of them are going to run here, so typically while I'm farming here for about like 20 minutes, I'll get a few different people running through. Every now and then they'll try to take 1 or 2 of my mobs before going back to the previous room. But everyone likes this spot because it just it's a lot of mobs, it's a fast respawn. Oh hey look, as I say that, there's a player right there who wanted this spot. I'll let them know. 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Like I just got to this spot. Actually, that might just be the gray app. Sometimes it does that. It'll still load players using pets or deco pets in an area even when they've already gone. You just click on them and it forces it to refresh and disappear. This is a visual bug. But yeah, the other two dungeons are literally the exact same as this. It's just the monsters are harder to kill. I can do the second dungeon. I just have, by the time I get to this room right here, I have way slower kill speed, so I don't think it's particularly worth it. For the drop in kill speed that I get, so I like to stick to this first dungeon. Now, if I were a little bit higher level and had a little bit higher gear, that would actually help make my pets a lot stronger than they currently are. I would probably be able to have this kill speed or better kill speed, or if I actually paid for better buffs, then I'd probably have pretty good kill speed in the other dungeons too. I hate having to wait for monsters to aggro on you, because they won't aggro for the first like few seconds of them spawning. They won't do anything. Which I swear has to be a changed behavior, because I swear back in the day going in dungeon parties, aggros would literally just spawn on top of you and one-shot you, and there wouldn't be anything you could do about it. And now it's like you're trying to get them to aggro on you, and they're all just sitting there with no fucks given. I do like killing them all at once. It's pretty efficient, but at the same time, my pets have such a high kill speed that I almost think it takes longer to round up all of the aggros to kill them that way than it does to just go for it. Just like this. Although I did get some hidden village passes when I was farming the reindeer, is what they call them. Although those were like level 170, like level 180 reindeer, they'll still drop them. And the snowmen, I believe, drop the empty snowman cards. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's a common drop, but you can get them from it because I've gotten a couple already. Well, I don't know about this session, but like just in general, I've gotten a couple. Oh hey, I got a snowman card. So yeah. Like speaking of it, I actually did get one this session. Philosopher's Scrolls that I'm getting are also really useful. They're used for identifying items, which you'll see in another one of my videos. I live streamed part of it, but I'll probably wait until I have enough items to do the rest, and then I'll edit that video into a second stream before I upload it to YouTube, so it's for my YouTube one continuous video anyway. But basically it allows you to be able to add soul stone slots and extra stats to like armors and weapons and things like that for your higher level gears. also what I think is funny is that I honestly never even attack. Like, okay, so they've added way more talent points and stuff since I used to play, but I had it set up where I don't even attack. I just let my pets attack, right? But like, I'll show y'all in a minute after this. I'm using a one-handed shield and a one-handed staff. And right now I have the deco ones. But watch this. My attack speed is just so freaking stupid. I deal literally no damage, but my attack speed is just so stupid. Apparently with this deco staff that I have on, you're supposed to be able to hear Christmas noises when you're using it to auto attack, like Santa going ho 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 or something. But I haven't heard it. So my deco staff is a permanent thing that I purchased a while ago, but I do have some time ones for free I got from the event, but once their time goes up, they expire. And I do also have a permanent deco shield. That one's shaped like a bell. This one's a Christmas tree. This one I got as a drop, so it's also timed it'll go away, then I'll go back to my other one that's shaped like a Christmas bell. But I decided I'd spice things up with a Christmas tree. Stuff is gonna go. Rather be safe than sorry. The more damage your pets deal and the more work they have to do, the faster it goes through your weapon's durability. Thankfully these enemies are weak enough that my pets aren't having to work too hard to kill them. So I'm not going through their durability as fast, but like when I used to go and solo through Devildom, like a higher level dungeon, I mean, shit, I was having to put their stuff into the repair thing and repair broken durability like every couple minutes. Like it was taking a toll on them. Right before I had to leave my team before this event started, I was going back to jewel farming to make money because I have gone through my funding in this game, and so I'm now having to go back to grinding and farming and building my money back up. And although jewel farming is a relatively slow way to do it, it's Still one of the better ways I have. Because so far, it's not causing me to have to buy buffs and then pay for the scrolls to maintain the buffs, which is an extra cost. I'm able to just use the Hidden Village buff, so as long as I have the Hidden Village pass, I'm good. Now, I've only been doing the first 2 dungeons out of 6 dungeons, so we'll see when I get to the higher level ones if it's still the case or not, but if it is, then it's a better way of me saving money than paying $1 billion plus for buffs and then having to pay a few hundred million every couple hours. Maintain those buffs. And again, just a quick check. Circle until I have all aggroed on me. Come on. Karen convention this way. Just gonna drop this when I ran a mid video. If you don't already follow me on YouTube, Twitch only keeps my streams active on here for so long before they automatically delete. Although there will be a delay between when I stream and when my videos go live on YouTube. YouTube basically archives my videos. I do have 2 types of Rappelz videos on my YouTube. I have the explanatory videos, where literally all I do is just explain basic concepts to y'all. So it's a great guide for beginners, people who are used to the game, who have been away for years and wanting to come back, who kind of want a refresher on things. And then I have actual gameplay videos in a different playlist for my Rappelz gameplay, where I just go out, I farm, I play with my friends, we chat, and this is kind of chill like this. But I have a guide to like the parallel world dimension. I have a guide on both the classic pet system and the soul pet system. I have a guide on the different classes and races of this game. I have a guide on like your equipment and like what the equipment does and the differences in the equipment and like enchanting. Just a bunch of different stuff. So if you don't already, if you don't already follow me on YouTube, just go check it out. Even if you don't want to follow me on there, I'd say just check it periodically, so that you can stay up to date on content, and maybe some of it you'll find useful. That's the idea anyway. I really started this channel just because I kind of wanted to bring some more attention to one of my favorite older games. I do have some other games that I play on there too. I am a multi-streamer, so I just play different games and stream different random stuff on there. By far, y'all check out my channel, you'll notice I'm not a professional streamer. I'm not making money off of this, I'm not trying to make money off of this. I don't have fancy editing for all my videos and intro and outro, theme song, all that fun stuff. Who knows, maybe one day, not right now. Trying to teach myself how to do all that, a lot of it goes over my head. I just kind of want to have fun and just share the fun with anyone who wants to join in, keep it simple. But yeah. If y'all like my streams, y'all like my live streams, that's all I'm saying, is go check out my YouTube, because I have I have like way more stuff on my YouTube than it's on my Twitch, and I have a lot of building stuff on there. And as I've said numerous times before, there's 2 helpful guides for Rappelz. Also, you have the Rappelz Wiki, which is on fandom. If you just Google search Rappelz Wiki, you'll find it. And then there's the official Rappelz Discord, which you can get a link to from the Webs and homepage. If you just type in Rappelz and you go to like the first result for the official Rappelz page, there will be a little button that says Discord, and that's the link to the official Discord. And the official Discord has some updated guides for some of the newer content from the past few years, whereas the Rappelz Wiki is a lot of old information for a lot of older parts of the game. Some of it's still very useful, not all of it is still relevant, but it's still good enough to have as a little backup resource. But yeah, but this is what a lot of the game is. It's farming. It's grinding, and it's just going out and doing it. You go and you kill the monsters, you get drops to make money, you use the money to get better gears so that you can go out and kill the harder level monsters even quicker so you can get more drops, so that you can make more money so you can get even better gears, so that you can go kill the even harder bosses even faster. And it just keeps on going and going and going. And sometimes it's really nice. But like, I'm definitely one of those people, like, I'll play it religiously for a while, and then the grind will get to me, and then I won't touch it for like 1 to 3 years. And then I'll come back, and so much will have changed that I have to basically relearn the game from scratch. And that's really what a lot of this game is. People who are returning after years and being like, hey, this is basically, you know, a different game with all the new mechanics they've added in and everything. But if you like grinding, then this is a game for you. Like, I don't know, I've tried playing other MMOs, and it's just, I hate when they're so story-based that they shove it down your throat, and you're like, skip, do not care, do not care. And you have to go through so damn much story to get any gameplay in that you're like, you know what, screw it, like, this isn't even worth it. Whereas Rappelz, it's like, yeah, there's a story, and if you want to read the NPC chat, you want to get involved in the story, you can. But, like, honestly, you can play this game without knowing the story at all. Like, even in the section where you're having to go through, like, the main story quest line to level up and to get to your master class and everything, you can just skip all the stupid dialogue and not even understand what's going on, and you can still play this game. Which is something I really like. I've tried playing other MMOs, I can't. I'm like, if there's too much storytelling and there's not enough me killing monsters and leveling up and deciding what I want to focus on, then I'm just not interested. But the grind can get to you after a while. We still got about a little under 4 minutes left. Repair durability on my hammer. I need to start repairing ethereal. I need to. It's been a while since I've recharged my ethereal stone. I might as well just kill them all again. But yeah, Rappelz is just one grind to the next. It's simple, it's mindless, it's nice. Right now I'm grinding holiday toys for a deco cloak. Later I'll be grinding jewel fragments for jewel sets that I can sell for money. So I'm grinding money so that I can buy things I want. Better use for me and my pets. I also have a hobby of collecting deco pets, which I actually used to have a nice collection of deco pets, and I sold off most of them so that I could afford gears and equips and pets and things like that, because deco pets aren't game altering or anything like that. You really only need one, but I've always liked collecting them. As you can see, I actually have my I rebuilt a collection. I have 5 deco pets now. These two right here are the hardest to get. Right now I'm using my Satan snowballs, my evil snowman, but I can go ahead and trade that out for my holly. Are they not all evolution? Oh. I didn't evo them. I thought I'll evo. I need to evo those. Well, I'm gonna go over pet. I'm actually gonna go over deco pet evolution and all that. And then I'll probably chop that up as its own YouTube video and put it under the explanation part. Because I don't think I've gone over deco pet evolution yet. And actually, I had someone ask me about that in chat earlier today. And so I was talking with them about that for a minute. Okay. So the way this works is once your buff expires, if you kill a monster, you're instantly teleported out. So if you just killed a monster, you still have a few seconds to be able to collect your loot. But if you instantly kill another monster, then you're out of here. Let's see if I can't hurry up and get another one to spawn. Oh, see, I killed that one. Also, it might be a bug just because I am a diva is my race, so it keeps bringing me to Laksy. But if I try to talk to the loyalist leader, it tells me that I'm part of the rebel elves, so I can't do anything with their NPC. So I have to go back to Katan. So if you are part of the loyalists, then you go here in Laksy. And in order to get here, I'll just run through and show y'all real quick. So you'll teleport into Laksy. That's the Laksy teleporter. Oh wait, that's a different teleporter. Other side of the stairs. Here we go, here's the main part of Laksy. So, they teleported dead. So that's the main entrance to Laksy. You just come all the way back here, all the way across. Ta-da! Here's your event NPC. Okay, now for me, it's faster just to HV and then tele to Katan. But first, I have lack I want to get rid of before I do anything else. So let's go, and I like to sell my lack for rupees at the trader. Every now and then I'll get the boost chips, and for some classes it's better to trade it for the buff. but the buff doesn't transfer to your pets when you're a master breeder, so the buff they give you for crit rate and stuff is honestly useless. So I usually just get extra rupees because I like money. Plain and simple. Okay, back to Katan. So for reference, I got 600 and what does that say? 629 toy parts while I was grinding, while I was farming. So now, Rebel Leader, yep, very nice, yep. Donate my toy parts, and let's see what our current standings are. 652 versus 550. See, I got quite a good bit of stuff. I got an extra 3 Soundman cards since I last showed y'all. My quest log. Okay, let's go to Warehouse Keeper because I like to keep stuff in my warehouse. Let's see. Actually, well, I'm gonna need more than that. I have a bunch of junk in my warehouse, if y'all can't tell. I'm at 931 slots used of 1,000. At 1,000, I can't put anything else in. I need to find stuff that I can just sell to the NPC and make some additional room. Oh yeah, how many essences and stuff do I have? That in there. That in there. I don't want these dungeon boxes like the tier 1 and tier 2 and all that stuff. I don't care about that event, to be completely honest. All this stuff is timed anyway. My Bora token from years ago, back when Bora took back over. I kept 1 as a keepsake because that item no longer exists in game. I wonder. Can I sacrifice broken armor? No. That would be stupid. But I can sacrifice some of this stuff. When I do my charge zone, this destroys the items, but all of their durability goes into my charge stone right here, and then this is what I use to repair the durability on my weapons and equips that I do want to keep. Shit, you want an empty white dragon? I probably have an empty white dragon. I have no need for these empty white dragons. Let's go check the 1,000. So like 2 mil a piece, basically like a mil a piece. I'm doing that math right? 1 billion divided by 1,000 is a million. Where's the calculator when I need it? Yeah. better than auction house value. So let's see if they'll take it. I mean, 29 mil isn't like the most amount of money, but it's like a little bit. And it'll clear one slot from my freaking warehouse before I just go and sell everything to the NPC for like 10 rupees here, 100 rupees there. But while I wait for their response on that, I have a pet Evo stone anymore. It's fine on me. Pet Evo, let's see. It's a cash shop item, but you can usually find some. I say usually. Oh well. Anyways, that is that. That is the event dungeon. Fun stuffs. I know. I like Horizon best as like the best town because everything is like right here, easy where you can find it. We can run around trying to find the village teleporter. Got turned around from where I am. Flea market ambassador. I like to check the flea market when I log in. I always like to see if people are selling anything interesting, or every now and then you'll find someone is like buying random crap that you happen to have for a decent enough price. But usually these gold stores buying stuff are always paying for like so well under what you're trying to sell for. Lost my train of thought. Say I do kind of want that koala, or at least one of the koalas and one of the pandas. Stuff I'm saving up for. I don't particularly like the dungeon boss loot pets that are now permanently in the loot cash shop. They don't have a store, they're just sitting down. It's weird. $50 million for the circus jewel. Yeah, and they're selling the evolution Dapple Gray, which the Dapple Gray was the first horse I was able to get. It's gray, like a dark gray with that kind of like whitish color. And then you have the other horse, the Appaloosa, which is the inverse. The white skin with the Holly, which is one of the oldest looters in the game, and a looter that like literally everyone used to own. It's kind of rarish now, but like I would say it's probably the most common of all the rarest. It's really not that hard to get. Snoopy here was an event where you had to log in like every day for a month, and every day you got prizes, and if you logged in every single day, on the last day you got this little Snoopy, is what they're called. And that was well over a good decade ago. It's been a while. And yep. There's been a couple of other looters that were like event things where it's like I wasn't playing the game at the time, so I wasn't able to get them, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Anyways, no one's currently selling a pet evolution stone, so. But even when they do, they usually sell for a little bit, like a few bill. 1 to 3. But really, it's just like a little blue stone. It says Pet Evolution Stone on it, and you summon the Deco Pet that's not already evolved, and you double click on the stone to use it, and then it turns your Deco Pet to Evolution. So Evil Snowman now becomes Evolution Evil Snowman. You know, Snoopy would become Evolution Snoopy. And Evolution just means that you get plus maximum carrying weight, and there you go. So actually, there you go. So when you have a Deco Pet, it will automatically collect loot for you in a 15-meter radius. But when you have an evolution pet, it'll collect. Oh, that's interesting. It'll collect in a 20-meter radius and have a max weight increase of 3,000. Do those naturally do that? Wait, now I'm confused. Okay, let me see something. I want to test this out. Because this has to be a... carrying weight would be this, 46,004. 39. Yeah. So 3, 3, 3. What? Y'all seeing this, right? So I have my so right now I have 46,004 carrying weight. I don't have a Deco Pet summoned. If I summon my Appaloosa, which is an evolution, I get 49,004, so that gives me 3,000 max carrying weight, which is what it says. I desummon it, it goes back to 46,000, right? I go to my non-evoed, and it makes it go up to 54,000. That gives me 8,000. That is weird. The idea, though, is that your Evo Deco Pet is supposed to give you more max carrying weight than your non-Evoed versions. Okay, I have wasted enough time on that. That just kind of caught me by surprise. Anyways, I'm gonna go NPC some stuff that I don't want. $46 million. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to doing my jewel farming because I need to be trying to make some money. I just wanted to at least show y'all the Christmas dungeon and the basics of how that stuff works. Oh yeah, I also want a turkey looter at some point. Those things are kind of cute. Went away. So again, the slow way of making money, but... And I did a video on how to do this before, so y'all have seen me do this grind before. But for those of you who may be watching for the first time and who are newer, this is when you first get Master Class. You have what's called talent points, and that's what you use to buy into your skill trees before you can start using your job points. And one of the quests requires you to get a jewel set consisting of 6 jewels. And basically you have to go to the 6 dungeons, and you have to go to the underground stage 4 of each of those dungeons. You have to clear the dungeon and then spawn the resummon boss, or like whatever it's called, the revived boss, which is stronger, and then kill it, and you randomly get a fragment number 1 through 4. You have to collect all 4 fragments of that dungeon and combine them to make the jewel of the dungeon, and you have to do that for 6 dungeons, which means you have to have a minimum of 24 different fragments in order to complete this quest. But the problem is the fragment you get each time is completely random, so what really happens is you get like 5 or 6 or 10 or 100 of like one fragment, and the one fragment you need you just never get, so you end up getting like hundreds, or you know, however many of these stupid fragments. Oh crap, I forgot, I do not have a deco pet out. I'm so used to always having a deco pet out. Yep, now you respawn the revived boss. Oh shit. God damn it! Fucking bosses just spam fear all the time, so when you're trying to tell your... God fucking damn it! When you're trying to tell your pets to heal themselves, they simply refuse to because they're too busy being feared. And now my pets don't have any buffs. God damn. Well, now we have to go fucking rebuff, and when they die, that uses up the durability on, yeah, fragment 1. I need fragment 4 for the record, and I've gotten 3 1s, 3 2s, and 6 3s. That's 12 runs through, and I haven't gotten a single fragment 4. And now I have to go rebuff, and now... I'm gonna have to fucking get another empty ethereal pixie to repair that one if it dies again. But by the time you do that, you should have mostly a full necklace for lack. So you go back to HV and you trade out your lack after every single run, and you make more money that way. And now, as they died, they have to reactivate their unities and their abilities. Okay. I really need to just start getting fragment 4. Oh, wind potion made me move a little faster. Oh yeah, let's check the durability of their weapons and stuff. Okay. Now let's try this again. Well, what did I get? Fragment 2, of course. Of course. village thing has a cooldown on it. I just have to use a regular teleport scroll to go back, and then use the hidden village teleporter, and go back. Ran the wrong direction, didn't I? What the hell? I don't even know. That's how it's supposed to go every time. Except for how it doesn't give me Fragment 4. That's not how it's supposed to go. Stand it. Here we go back. Good. Full amount of black this time. Sometimes you get the full amount, and sometimes you get a little bit less. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna ask you. Let's see if anyone responds on that after I'm AFK. Well, It's AFK, but like farming for a little bit. But yeah, if you just do this for like an hour or two, constantly going back and trading in your necklace full of black, I have a level 10 plus 10, so of a regular black necklace thing, so I get the max that I can. You have to be like minimum level like 200 or something like that to be able to upgrade it to like a sky thing, the sky version, which holds more lack. But just short of that, I'll hold the best I can. So with my billionaire title and using the lac trader in the Hidden Village, which gives you a better conversion rate on lac to rupee, I can get a little over 23 million, like 400,000 or something like that. And then when it's not full, I get less than that, but when it is full, it's about how much I get. It's like every run, I'm getting an extra basically 20 million. I am just striking out today, aren't I? I do not need more fragment 2. I need fragment 4, and I need numerous fragment 4, as a matter of fact. 1, 2, 3. 3, 5, 7. That's kind of perfect. $23,430,000 rupees. Yeah, the game kind of rubber bands you around a little bit as it's trying to load everything. I think it's because my pets are glitched. Yeah. It's like, they're not dealing damage right now, and I think it's because one of them was glitched into the graphics or something. Just for that, you all die. Movement speed debuff going. Fuck. Oh, okay, there we go. It's like I do not need my pet dying on me again. Fragment 3. Yeah, I don't have the full amount this time, so I get a little bit lesser. But I'm already up to 1.2 bill. Oh, and I even got a Black Widow boss card at some point, probably his last run. So that's not bad. But yep. I'm trying to go until I have a minimum enough to make 5 of each stone. I ended up making 5 or 6 of the moonlight stones. But that fragment 4 by far is the limiting factor. Wait, did I say for Valmore fragment 2? One, two, three. Oh, I mistyped. I don't know why I put 2 earlier. But yeah, because it's random and it's just based on luck, it's not usually too hard to find people who are willing to trade their fragments for your fragments at a 1-to-1 exchange rate. As long as you have something that they actually need. And then once you have full sets, you just make an AFK shop in the flea market and you sell them. And then whenever you decide that you're done farming, you can just sell off all your extra fragments for a fragment of the cost. But I'm starting to see that fragments and jewels are selling for less than they used to. So it's not as good as it used to be, but there's still a little bit of money to be made. It's just not the fastest way to get rich. But when you can't solo other stuff that requires you to be higher level and have good gears and have good pets with good gears and everything, it's a good enough way to, you know, eventually save up to get better stuff. There we go. Come on. Nope. Big giant nope. Three, 6, and 8. Here we go. Now my stone has enough charge in it for right now. Here, let's go back to the event dungeon for now. Why not? Take a break from these jewel farming. I don't know, I think I make more money jewel farming than I do from this event, but I do want to help make sure that my team stays in the lead. Let's do Black Christmas Valley number 1. This is the tier 2 dungeon. This is about where I was farming earlier with the evil snowman. Did y'all see the kill speed on this? And they say, well, I think it was like level 200 plus can drop like the pet cards. Level 195 snowman. Look at how much trouble my pets have to go through to kill a level 195 snowman. And we're trying to go find level 200 monsters here. And I start going through all my chips, but no, don't you dare fucking die on me. Okay. Yeah. Like, bam, that pixie's taking damage. I'm not trying to risk my pixie's life, so we're just gonna stick down here where we can handle it. if I were higher level and if I had some better gears and we had better buffs, then we could take that stuff on. But as I am right now, let's just not. And yeah, I'm going to need to repair the durability on the hammer. The hammer, which I know is right around here. We go. The other stuff doesn't really need to be repaired that much. Okay, we found another hidden village return pass. Time for 6 days. Actually, I don't know why I'm not using another one of my lucky potions. Here we go. I have so many, it's not just gonna go to waste. Wait, did I just get to use Shiva something? Oh nice, the blue necklace box. see the hammer. No, here we go. Here's the staff. Oh, yeah. 43% weight. Oh, I got the blessing somehow. Nice.
hour. Oh, this one lasts for a full hour. Oh. The lesser one only lasts for 30 minutes, but the higher one lets you go for longer. Okay. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just saw your chat. But welcome to my stream. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I stream Rappelz on occasion. How have you been? No, this is the official US server, Devil Skeleton, the PvP server. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like it was, you know, years ago, back like when I started playing in high school. But, I mean, there's still definitely enough of a population that you still have people you can trade with, you still have people you can party with, you can still find guilds. It's definitely a little bit more quiet now, but there's still an active population. Yeah, I started, I want to say near the end of Epic 3 or the beginning of Epic 4. I want to say it was somewhere around 2009, give or take a year, that I originally started. Back before durability was a thing, back before staged pets were a thing, back when if you had a white dragon, back when the white dragon and the mystic koala were the only two, like, the best pets in the game, and if you had one of them, then you won the game. recharge the soul power. And I need to add soul stones into that. The hammer. A lot of things I need to do. So do you play on private servers, or what server do you play on or have played on? Yeah, a lot of this game is people who keep coming back to it that used to play. There is like a small percentage of people who are trying it out for the first time who are brand new to it, but a lot of it is people who keep, you know, taking like a year or two off and then coming back and relearning all the new updates and all the new epics. Yeah, I've never messed with private servers before. Like, I know that there's a few out there, but I don't know. I guess I just never really saw the mass appeal of trying to get one set up. Yeah, I mean, I've searched before and I know that there's a couple. I know most of them have died out. I can't honestly remember the name of it, but I know I read on a forum that there's one that's still been going on strong. But, I mean, this game, I'm going to be honest, is pretty pay to win. Especially if you're playing by yourself. Now, if you're playing with friends, then you can kind of mitigate that fact a little bit. And if you're really patient and don't mind, like, farming, then you can mitigate that fact. That's always been one of the biggest things for me about private servers, is private servers in video games are usually, like, very pay to win, and they control the economy to where, like, you can't do anything if you don't pay. But this game is already kind of pay to win to begin with, so, I mean, you know. Yeah. But I just recently got one of my friends to join the game, and we're going to be leveling up characters together. So hopefully we'll be able to do like higher level dungeons and stuff together and kind of mitigate that fact. Because they have made the early game in like getting the master class like way easier than it used to be. I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Like, I would have to say, like, I can't really judge it until I try it for myself. But, like, on the one hand, you know, I don't want it to be too easy. You know, like, you want to feel like you actually had to work for something and accomplish something at the same time. Oh, God. Back when I played, I was playing a Dark Magician, and literally no one wanted you in their freaking dungeon party unless you had a high level pet, so it took me years to get to 150. If you were a freaking mage or someone that had if you were a healer or someone that had buffs, then you could get into every party you wanted. But aside from that, shit, you get one shot by all the dungeon monsters. Now, I literally just made a character, and I didn't even have a pet, and I soloed all the way to Master Class, like without even using a pet at all. That to me is just kind of crazy. Being able to go in M1 and Lost Mines and just auto attack stuff, basically. They give you free Hidden Village, they give you free deco items that help increase your stats, they give you all kinds of free stamina savers and all these rewards for leveling up and creating a new character and doing all this, and I swear they nerfed the damage and health of a lot of the base dungeon monsters. Yeah, well, so here's the thing. Way before Master Class, and way before that, right? Rappelz was always get to the next level, and then it's just all about PvP dick measuring competition, right? Oh hey, I got my sleep off or my stun off on you before you got yours off on me, so I was able to combo and one-shot you. You know, LOL, you're a scrub, what are you doing with your life? You know, shit-talking each other. Like, that's what it's always been, right? And all they do is they keep increasing the cap, the level cap with every epic. They add a new dungeon for the new higher level cap that they use, and people just use those bosses and those farm spots as their new PK spots and PvP spots, and it's the same thing. People posting their clips on YouTube, oh hey, I PK'd this person, they're such the noob, I'm so great, LOL. Like, it's the same thing, it's just now instead of happening at level 150, now it's happening at 200, now it's happening at level 220. You know, now it'll happen at level 250. Like, it's pretty much the same. But they did basically kill off the PvP outside of Horizon and now put it into the higher level dungeons. But that's all the content I see. When I search Rappelz and when I see people share their videos on like the general chat in Discord and stuff, it's always just, oh hey, I PvP'd them, they suck, LOL. Yeah, now they have kind of made it easier. Yeah, they have made it easier to get your stuff ranked up because now they've added a, I think you can safely get your stuff to either it's like +3 or +5. Like even if it fails, it won't break. I forget exactly what level, but they've added that kind of like protection on it. And then every month they run things where it's like +10% to all enchantment, you know, success. Stuff like that for like 1 week out of every month or something like that. So it's definitely easier to get your stuff to higher like enchantments than it was before. But at the same time, they've added so many different types of enchantments and awakenings and RNG to what skills you get, and then having to reseal it, and then redefining it, and all this stuff to try and actually make it the perfect weapon you want it. I would argue that easier to get the enchantment level, but it's harder to get the actual like weapon that you want with the right stats on it, perfect stats with the right skill, with the right amount of slots on it, and all that. Like, it's way more expensive, there's way more to it, it's way more complicated. But shit, I remember when they announced they were adding durability items into the game. And everyone's like, oh, durability on our equipment, this is going to be the death of Rappelz, this is going to be the end of the game. No one wants durability and wants their armor and stuff that they've spent all this time collecting and enchanting to just break, you know, and everything. And then it was when they added, what was it, the Minotaur, or was it the drill bot, when they're like, oh no, there's now going to be a third, you know, unique pet. This is way before the soul pets, and they're like, it's going to throw off the balance. There was only ever 2 unique pets. Now there's going to be a third one, and it's going to outclass the others. And if you have this thing, now you're going to win the game. And everyone's selling off their white dragons and koalas to get this stupid, you know, drill bot that had like really good KDS and everything. And they're like, oh, this thing's breaking the game. And it's like every time they added some major or something new, everyone's like, oh, this is going to be the death of the game. It's going to throw off all the balance. You know, I made a battle summoner, and it's just like, I don't know, not my thing. Like, they were always nice to have in a dungeon party so you could have their passive auras. But like, for me, if I'm going to be a pet class, I would say Master Breeder's always been my main. Now, I haven't tried going Evoker into Beastmaster. I hear they're supposed to be pretty badass, but I hear that they're also the single most expensive class to set up. So unless you already have like trillions of rupees saved up, it's like if you have the best of the best gear and everything min-maxed perfectly, it's like the single best class, but if you don't, then it's absolute trash. Like, there's no middle ground, from what everyone says. Battle Summoner just felt kind of weird to me. So here's what I would say. if, let's say you're going to start out with a brand new account, you have nothing in your warehouse, you know, completely everything brand new, right? This game is friendly to newbies in the fact that you're going to get a free Hidden Village Pass. It's going to last you like a month. So you're able to get access to the Hidden Village buffs, which are going to greatly help you. I also feel like they've nerfed a lot of the early game, even without those buffs. So I would say don't spend anything, don't spend any money whatsoever, and you can get to Master Class easy enough. And just through your regular farming, through the dungeons to level yourself up, you can get enough money to afford a decent enough pet, because most of the pets in this game are worth almost nothing now. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Ethereal Pixie, my purple one. Wind Pixie, my gold one. Hero Hector, which is now the epic pet, which is now above the unique pets. Those are probably like the 3 most common pets in the game. They're probably the 3 most expensive pets in the game. And Hero Hector, honestly, although it's the best pet in the game, is not good on most classes. I think there's only a couple classes that it actually synergizes well with, depending on what class you're gonna play. But like, you'll get enough money to where you can afford like these pixies, and they're considered 2 of the 3 best pets in the game. If you're going for another battle summoner, going Overlord again, then you would use dual wind pixies, and they're like the cheapest pet class to set up. Now, maybe you're going to choose a different class. I don't know what your plan is, but to get to Master Class, you don't have to spend any money at all whatsoever. But when you're trying to do like higher level stuff, like let's say you're trying to get to like 200 and stuff like that, you'll have to pay for P levels. For basically, it's like they get a full party, and one player just kills everything while everyone else in the party is in a safe spot away from where the monsters spawn. They stand AFK, they pop their stamina savers and stuff, and they just get the EXP, and you basically just AFK, let someone else level you up while they farm, because they already have all the epic equipment to be able to go into the highest level monsters and kill them with really good kill speed. And I would say those run about a bill, give or take, per 1 hour. So you'll do that multiple times over to try and hit 200. And I'd say once you're around like 200 or so, you'll better be able to go in and solo some of the higher end stuff, some of the higher level dungeons, where you can actually farm and make some decent money. Okay, so that's a little bit obscure, because like, basically anytime something goes on sale in the cash shop, the value of that item immediately drops. So if you're trying to use the cash shop to be able to make rupees and do it the legit way, you basically just have to see what goes on sale and what people are willing to buy it for. So maybe you could get like, you know, 100 bill for within like $20, depending on what's on sale. But maybe what's on sale, maybe you can get 100 bill within $50. Now, if you try to do it the, you know, risky way, and you go through the rupee sellers and everything, you risk getting your account banned, but you also risk dealing with a scammer who's going to try to pull money out of your account, maybe even try to get your Rappelz login and steal your account and use it for botting. So, although they'll advertise, oh hey, you can get all this money for like $10, like I really highly recommend you don't try to go through a rupee seller, you don't try to go through like a third-party website selling direct, because every time you see someone in the Discord crying that their account got banned, their account got hacked, it's always because it was doing business with a rupee seller. So, not a definitive answer, but just check the cells. Constantly check the flea market for the shops of people buying stuff. Check the auction house, and try to just gauge based on what people are selling for, what people are buying for, what money you could make. And then, of course, there's always the strategy of buy stuff while it's on sale in the cash shop, put it in your warehouse for like a good month or so until, you know, people have already bought up all the stuff that people bought from the cash shop, so the price starts to increase again, and then sell for like double plus the price if you want to play it the long, you know, do it the more patient way. But I would say 50 to 100 bucks is just a general estimate to be able to get, I would say, 2 good pets, gears, equipments that are okay. But if you're really trying to go for like S5, 200 plus 20, you know, weapons on both of them, and plus 20 armor on both of them with the cash shop soul stones, the enhanced versions on top of that, plus all gear and equips for yourself, I mean, you're talking well over $1,000 or so. But But then again, if you're willing to do the grinding and you're willing to put in the time to go and farm and, you know, make the money and save the money and do stuff like that, then you don't have to spend anything. And especially if you have a friend playing with you or a couple friends playing with you, if you have a friend group that you can get to all start characters at the same time and level up together, then there'll be even less pressure on you to have to cash shop, because you won't have to be doing basically the work of a full party. You'll be splitting that between multiple people, so you'll be able to go into dungeons and, you know, clear them faster and kill higher level monsters and monsters that are harder to kill even faster. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I've been playing this game off and on for years. I'll take like a few years off and then come back for like a good year and then take another couple years off. And I have to keep relearning the game with all the new epics and all the new stuff that they release. And every time I come back, the economy has changed and everything has changed. But my advice, just hold off on cash shop. Like, just see for yourself how easy the beginning of the game is with the hidden village buffs that you get for free, and with the free deco stuff that you get that's timed for like a month. You should be able to get to a point where you're able to farm and do stuff without having to spend too much money. And I will tell you though, although having stage pets is good, honestly, even if you have a stage 0 pet at like level 200 or above, you can get those for pretty cheap, and you can use those to kill monsters and do stuff like I'm doing. Like, you can have a high level pet solo stuff for you, and then you can use that to save up to be able to eventually buy an S5. Ooh, shit, my durability is almost completely gone. I need to find where this thing is. Here Boom. Hey, thank you very much. Means a lot. I hope you have fun, and I hope you have a great day too. That's weird. Why is my stream showing double? Like, I just realized that on my phone. That my stream looks doubled. Oh, 15 minutes left. But I do need to take a break. You're sick. Ha 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 ha. Man. Okay, everyone. I need to get off for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be gone, but I honestly don't know if I'm getting back on. If I am, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. If I end up getting back on and I do anything different or interesting, then I'll go ahead and I'll start another stream before I do. But it's already 7:38 p.m. and I've been running on no sleep, and I might try to get some rest. I do want to thank everyone who took their time to watch this video, whether you're watching it live on my Twitch, whether you're watching a rerun on my Twitch, or whether you are on my YouTube watching this right now when this is uploaded to YouTube. I do appreciate every time that y'all come on and y'all chat with me during my live stream. I also appreciate every time that y'all comment on my videos and start a conversation with me that way via my YouTube. So please check out my YouTube, check out my older Rappelz videos, whether the explanatory videos or just the gameplay videos like this one. If y'all have any comments, questions, any content that y'all want to see, let me know, and I do respond back pretty actively over there on my YouTube. Do try to catch me live, and I do want to shout out to my newest subscriber, Coco7000. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch live and for having a conversation with me live. That is one of the main reasons that I do this, is I like interacting with people and I like just having fun, getting into good conversations while I'm playing a game I like. So again, thanks for tuning in, and until next time.